what do we have here? Oh, this is fun. Read this. Less lethal launcher. This is an I think it's an anti-riot weapon is what they call it. This was actually built by Airgun Designs, or at least the valving system was. I'm just trying to move some stuff around so I can get it down and get into it. But we'll have to look in that case too in a minute, because that's a pretty cool case of stuff. And one of my favourite parts about this is the manual. We'll lift it down. Less lethal launcher. That's what's inside the box. And here's the manual. Take a read of this. What it pretty much says is there's no manual, because you have to be trained to use this thing. And this is a very fun piece of equipment. And it works off of an auto mag valve with a few significant changes. Don't ever put your finger where I just put my finger there when it's gassed up, because that will hurt. But that's a great piece of history. I actually saw a lot of the development work that went into the prototypes before this as well. And I'll have to check with Tom that he doesn't mind me talking about it. But that's absolutely fantastic. Couldn't get any of the rounds for it, so I designed and made my own. Those things are mean. Okay, what do we have over in this box? What we have in this box, oh, we have another magazine for the riot gun. And we have the first ever, bring it out into the light, the first ever X-Mag. CNC standing for cut and carved, or coloured and carved body. And this was the first ever X-Mag. And why was it the first? It's actually not the first in terms of the first body that was machined. The first prototype was machined and Tom K still has that. It's a little bit different, but after we finished machining these and we got them back from anodizing, I was down at Airgun Designs Europe, and my arms are longer than John Bonich or John Soster's, so I reached into the box and grabbed the first one out. And this is it. Absolutely fantastic gun. And of all the gun bodies that I've designed, this one I actually designed after a motorcycle, and it is still one of my favorites. I think it's between this, the original Empire Intimidator, and the Naughty Dogs, all of which have different reasons and different history, but love this gun. Used it in 2000 or 2001 World Cup with the European Union team, and actually with some people you might know, Alvaro from Rebel, Eggy from Dye, back before all of those guys were doing that, and we came over from Europe, played with European Union, and we made the finals of the 10-man in, I want to say Division 2, but I can't really remember, I'd have to check. A lot of fun. Currently it's set up with the side feed module, but obviously I have the original vertical feed module as well. Great gun. I gotta get that one set up and use it some more. I miss that. And what do I have in here? This is a custom over and under Nasty Typhoon. Another fantastic gun from the Palmer's team. They really do make some good stuff. Great people as well. Always a pleasure to see and talk to at some of the scenario events. See it over and under. A lot of fun. This gun actually used to belong to a friend of mine whose nickname was Rambo Preacher, Brent Huffling. Never met him, but I have known him for a very, very long time. Always considered him a good friend. Knew him through the internet and the old War Pig chat days. When I saw pictures of this gun, I said to him, if ever you sell it, I begs to be first in line. And one day, when I lived in England still, he actually called me up and told me he was selling it. I said, done deal, put it in a box, ship it to me. She's mine. Absolutely fantastic gun. Alright, so that was a catch-up on some of the other history in the basement. Oh, there's some fun things too there. They don't actually belong to me, they belong to a friend of mine, but that's a Cyber 9000. There's a few more fun things in here. Appreciate you watching the videos. I am going to get into each of these guns, goggles, loaders, pieces of history in as much detail as I can. It's going to take some time. And I also realize I have a lot of my stuff and a lot of history at work that if I can get permission and I can borrow, I'll make some videos of all that stuff for you guys too. All right, thanks.